Are you looking for the best beaches in Miami, Florida to have a great experience with your family? Welcome to Vacation Specialist in Miami, Florida. In today's video, I'm gonna show you 7 different beaches that you can go with your family to have a great experience. Let's go with number 1, Las Olas Beach. For you to have an entire picture of what this beach looks like, I'm gonna show you from south to north so you get everything that you can do and see at this place. And this brings us to the number 1 spot, that is all the playground, fitness place, and everything you can do when it comes to your body and having fun in the beach. And again, you have different volleyball courts, then you have a playground maybe for your kids. Of course, you have public restrooms. You have an entire parking lot so you can leave your car. It's around $4 an hour, so that's good for you to have in mind. As you can see under these trees, you will find different picnic tables for you to have maybe lunch with your family. Also at this place you can see basketball courts. You have different calisthenic equipments for you to do something with your body here, and you also have, as you can see, more volleyball courts. Crossing the A1 street, you will find this huge marina that it has 2 different parts. Number 1, the south part, and number 2, the north part. In this place you can find different water sports like sailing, catamaran, tourist boats, and different things that you can do in the canal to enjoy with your family. Of course, you want to check it out, the famous Jungle Queen riverboat that takes you all over the canal. Great boat to experience with your family. And then we are gonna keep going up north, and I wanna show you if you have needs of eating something, maybe a restaurant or something similar. You will find here the Bubagam Shrimp Store. I wanna show you how this looks like. It has a rooftop for your family to have some seafood. It's very famous, so maybe you want to check it out. Continuing to the north, you will find the 411 South Bar and Grill, where you find some tacos or more seafood with this beautiful ocean view to enjoy with your family. And also next to it, you have some Italian food in this place called Boccacino Cafe and Pizzeria to maybe have different tastes. And we're gonna keep moving throughout the north. So here we come to the end of Las Olas Boulevard. That is this entire very famous street of Fort Lauderdale. And what you can expect from it is number 1, Las Olas Oceanside Park, so you can put your car here and you don't have to worry about that. Across the street you can find the Elbow Room bar. This is a very famous bar because it was featured in the movie Where the Boys Are. So it's like a very famous place because of it. I suggest you to at least check it out from the outside. As you can see here, it's very cool. And we're gonna keep going up north, where you will find Rock Bar. That is a multi-level nightclub. I'm not suggesting you to go with your kids, but if you are maybe with your couple or you're alone and you want to take some cocktails or something like that without driving, I highly suggest you to try. And we're gonna keep moving up north, where you will find here Café del Mar. That is a very great restaurant for you to enjoy some Mediterranean food, and you have different outside dining tables, as you can see here, to have your food, which I find very interesting and enjoyable with this amazing ocean view. And if we keep going to the south, you will find here the Beach Place shopping mall. That is a multi-level shopping mall where you can find different stores such as CVS, Crocs, places also to eat such as Taco Bell. So I suggest you maybe to take a look of this place. I want to show you how it looks like from the street. Yeah, so it's like this. Look, Taco Bell, Surf Shop, Crocs, Hootens, and different places, with of course an insane view. So that's the overall beach that I want to show you of Las Olas Beach. So a couple things about this place. It's a great place. You have pretty good white sand with a great ocean. Very important data piece of information for you to have in mind is that between March and mid of April is spring break. So it's not that crazy like South Beach, but a lot of youngsters come here, drink a lot of alcohol, and I don't know if that's the ideal scene for you to be with your family and kids. Other than those seasons, that season, I would highly suggest to try this place out. And also, when you are tired of the beach, you can go through Las Olas Boulevard walk through a lot of art galleries, shops, restaurants, bars, cafes. This is number one beach that I highly suggest you to try with your family. And this brings us to number 2. So the second beach that I want to show you is the Hallandale Beach in Florida. And let's come with me to the Google map. So as you can see here you have the Hallandale Beach Boardwalk. That basically is a 2.5 miles pedestrian promenade with ocean view. And it begins up north here in the Sheridan Street, as you can see here, the Sheridan Street, all to the south until the Hollywood Boulevard, that is the main street of Hollywood City. A couple pieces of information before we go into the Google Maps is that this Hallandale Beach Boardwalk has over 50 restaurants, 30 shops, and 3 parks. That being said, let's go into the Google Maps. So what it is amazing about this place is that this boardwalk that as you can see is next to the sun and the ocean is a great place for you and your family to maybe go on rollers, do some bicycling, walk, go jogging. As you can see here, you have the bike shack. There is a place that you can basically rent bikes, so you don't need to bring your own. Of course, you have different restaurants, Latin food. This place called Mamacitas is a very cool place. As you can see here, this one, where you have very nice cocktails. Most of the nights, depending on the season, you have like live music. For example, a guy with a guitar is playing music around the tables, so it's very entertaining. Also, you can see you cannot see this place with lights because this picture was taken on the day, but it's a beautiful place at night because it has a lot of lights, and it's like a very entertaining place to go with your family or maybe your couple. So as you can see, people are walking. You have this beautiful ocean view. You have the palm trees. If we keep moving forward, you have different shops to buy beach clothes and all that stuff. I want to show you a specific place which I love. This place is amazing. So as you can see here, you have a stage where, depending again on the season, on the time of the year, some bands of music play some music in the afternoon, which is very cool. It's kind of like a countryside music, so it's very relaxing. You have different seats here that you can drink something or maybe eat some food. Sometimes they put seats here so you can enjoy of the live music while sitting. This place is amazing. The floor rider, where I don't know if it's just for kids. I don't think so because I've seen some adults doing this, but it's a very entertaining thing to do, energetic. Maybe you want to go around 5 p.m. to the beach with your family. You go to the beach, you do some sunbathing, you go to the ocean, then your kids maybe go to this flow rider thing, and then you stay eating something later, maybe at 7, 8 p.m. and listening some online music, which I find very cool experience. See, as I said before, people ride bicycles here. You have different cabanas if you don't love the sun when you go to the beach. So yeah, other than that, it's just more boardwalk with different restaurants and shops. So yeah, I definitely suggest and recommend this place if you are going with your family. Maybe again, I will like block an afternoon from between 5, 6 p.m. until 8, 9 p.m. So you get to do all the things that you would like to, and you don't need to go back after that day. So this brings us to beach number 3 on the list. So the third beach that I would like to show you is Hallandale Beach. This beach has 2 different parks, one in the north and one in the south. Come with me so I can show you exactly what you can expect from this on Google Maps. So as you can see here, this is like the main entrance to the North City Beach Park of Hallandale Beach, and it has this beautiful Hallandale Beach water tower that a lot of people place themselves here, and they usually take pictures with this and the ocean like this. They take a picture with this background, which is very cool for Instagram if you like those type of things. And anyways, also what you have here, which is very cool, is the Etaru restaurant. That is a Japanese restaurant of bar and grill, and which is very cool about and unique about this place is that it is located in the second floor. So let me show you here. So it's basically located here, and you have, as you can see, an inside door to it and also an outside door that is, let me see if I can show you closer so you have a better idea of, yeah, so basically this. And this place in the outside, so you can eat while enjoying of this amazing ocean view, which I found very awesome. And yeah, let's keep moving. This will be the North Beach Park of Hallandale Beach. When I and my family usually go to Miami, we stay in this beautiful building. If you want more information about that, put me in the comments and I will send it with happily assistance for you. And so the reason why is because we have a lot of amenities that we like gym, pool and all that stuff, and also crossing the street we have this beautiful beach. So what we like about this beach is that it's not that crazy like South Beach, but at the same time it's not that calm as Hollywood Beach maybe. So it's like in the middle, and we like that. Depending on the time that you decide to go, that's what you will find. And again, you have different umbrellas and chairs for you to rent. And then the next thing that I would like to show you in this beach is the South Beach Park that is right here. What you can expect from this place is you have parking, you have cafe, you have restrooms, you have volleyball courts. As you can see here, you have volleyball courts, you have bocce courts for those who like that game, and also you have like a little playground here for maybe your kids that like to have fun with it. And the good thing is that you have like a direct access to the beach, which I find very cool. Is like you came here, you put your car, you maybe drink a coffee, you leave your kids in a playground for a little bit while you drink coffee with your wife or husband, and then you keep walking. If you like, you can play some volleyball, and if not, you can keep walking and get into the beach, put your chairs, an umbrella, and enjoy of a beautiful sunset in the ocean with the kids, which I find very awesome. So that's basically it. You don't have that many things to do in Hallandale Beach, but with my family, like we almost always go to this beach, so I highly suggest you to try with your family. This brings us to beach number 4. Show you is the Golden Beach. Basically, the Golden Beach, as you can see here, come with me, it's an entire like plus multi-million-dollar neighborhood where it attracts a lot of celebrities like Bill Gates, Tommy Hilfiger, Grant Cardone for those who knows him, Carlos Slim. A lot of high money class individuals go to that neighborhood. It's like a kind of an open private with huge mansions neighborhood. So the reason why I mentioned this beach is because not a lot of people know about this specific beach. So basically this is the neighborhood. As you can see, South Island, Central Island, North Island, all this is Golden Beach. And if you come closer, let's see if we can put ourselves on the sun. See, all like huge mansions. Check this out. Oh, they're insane. So let's say that we come here, and this is basically what you see. There is not a lot of space, as you can see, for sunbathing, and the reason why is because you have the ocean, a lot of these things that I don't know how to say it in English, and then you have basically the private beach of each mansion, each house, so you cannot enter there, and that's the reason why it's not that tourist, this beach. But a lot of people, not a lot, but some people, as you can see here, walk through this because this beach is the connection between Hallandale Beach and Sunny Isles Beach. Me personally, sometimes do this walking because, again, personally, I love seeing this type of houses. As you can see here, it's like you have pretty big, beautiful homes. So I just like that, and because there are not basically people resting, relaxing and sunbathing, it's like you can literally walk without any individual bothering you. So yeah, there is nothing else to do here, just to admire, if you like, mansions and get a different perspective of how these people live, and that's it. So yeah, let's go with number 5. So let's go now with beach number 5, and that is Sunny Isles Beach. Let's go to the Google Maps. As you can see here, Sunny Isles Beach is between Golden Beach, which I showed you before, and Hallandale Beach, that is over here. And a couple interesting things about this beach is that you have 22 beach access points. Also, you have many in the crossing the street, you have many public parks. The main ones that I want to show you are the Heritage Park, as you can see here. Then you have the Senator Wen Margolis Park, the Samson Ocean Park, that is like almost, it has like a direct entrance to the ocean, which I find very interesting. Then you also have here a little high, the Getaway Park, and for the last one you will find the Intercoastal Park, that you have intercoastal view to the canal. And other things, interesting things about this beach is that it's one of the few in the entire like Miami, Surfside, Sunny Isles, Hallandale, Hollywood, and Fort Lauderdale, where you can find a pier that it calls, as you see here, the Newport Fishing Pier. Like for just a little fee, you can go fishing, or you can also go walking just for free with your family to enjoy of a nice moment. And let me show you how this looks like. See, so you basically go into the ocean without stepping onto the ocean, and you can take some pictures, you can enjoy this view. I suggest you to go around the afternoon, maybe 6, 7, 8 p.m, where you can see the sunset, and it's an amazing place to be with your family. And the last thing that I want to show you of this beach is the water sport rental place of Sunny Isles. That is, give me 1 second. So here, the Sunny Isles Beach rental water sports. So as you can see here, you can come with your family and do some fun activities in the ocean, like jet skiing, going in the catamaran, and other interesting things. This one, see? You have all this to rent, and you can go into the ocean with your family. So yeah, and one last keynote to have in mind when deciding if going to this beach or not with your family is that, as you can see, this is the Collins Avenue, a very famous street. When you cross this street, in the first part of the beach, as you can see here, most of all are neighborhoods, and you have some restaurants, cafes here. But in this part of the beach, you have like main squares where you can find restaurants, cafes, Starbucks, Publix, whatever you would like around food. So I find this very interesting, because maybe you want to go from, let's say, 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. In a day, and then you want to have some lunch. You just need to cross the street, and you can leave your car there parking, and you can maybe eat some, again, Burger King, Family Fresh Cafe, and you have different options for you and your family to have a nice lunch. I highly suggest you to try it out with your family. And this brings us to beach number 6, Surfside Beach. Come with me. As you can see here, the main thing about Surfside is the walking path, that, as you can see here, you can come with your family and you can have a nice walk, or maybe also jog under the palm trees with that little ocean smell and a little wind, which I find very cool. Also, a cool thing to have in mind about Surfside, well, first, it's between Bal Harbour and North Miami, North Beach. And all these buildings are mainly hotel all-inclusive, which that means is that most of those beaches are like private areas where you won't be able to either rent or have access to the chairs and umbrellas, because only people who stay there can. So if you don't like to relax and sit on the sun, I would highly suggest you to bring some chairs with you. And Also, a couple more things. Because of that, it's not a huge tourist area, so you will find that this beach is very calm, relaxing. You basically disconnect from all the noisy world. So if you are looking to have that kind of experience with your family, I will highly suggest you to try this place out. And a little more information about Surfside itself is that, as you can see here, it's mainly a huge neighborhood with a lot of typical American houses, which I found an awesome experience to have. And most of the dining and restaurants options, you have of course cafes, you have Starbucks, you have restaurants, you have lunch places, breakfast places, but most of them have kosher options. So if you're looking for those type of foods, I would highly suggest you to go with your family to these places. One last piece of information about this old Surfside place with the beach is that, in my experience, I found every time that I go there, a lot of old people that are not working anymore, or maybe are working less hours a day, and they basically come to this neighborhood because it's a very peaceful, kind of like a beach, relaxing, surfing, chill place to be. Again, the neighborhood, the restaurants, the beach, so they picked that place because of that. So that's a good thing to have in mind. Again, if you're looking for a relaxing beach experience, I will highly suggest you and your family to try this place out. And this takes us to the number 7 beach, and the last one is South Beach. That's right, South Beach, very well known in Miami Beach. Come with me. So as you can see here, this is basically South Beach, and this is the beach. So I'm gonna start from the 5th Avenue, that is more in the south, until the Lincoln Road, so you have a whole picture of what you can expect of this place. So this is the 5th Avenue, and more on the beach side, you will find here restrooms, volleyball and gym, different equipment for you to do some exercise with your body. If we keep going throughout the north, you will find volleyball courts here if you're looking for those type of sports. And of course, here you have the famous, very well known Muscle Beach that I'm gonna show you how this looks like stepping on. So yeah, as you can see here, you have different equipment, most of all for you to do some calisthenics with your body. It's a pretty cool place to have some exercise with the sun shining. And if we keep going up north, you will find the Art Deco Welcome Center, and this is how it looks like from street view. This one over here, if you are an art lover, I will check it out if I were you. Here you have a calisthenics park. If we keep going up north, you have the Lumus Park, that is basically like a playground for your kids with different things to do, with access of course to the beach. And we keep going through the Ocean Drive. Of course, as you can see here, you have many different restaurants and cafes options for you to have lunch, dinner, breakfast, whatever you would like with your family. You have more volleyball courts, and all up to the Lincoln Road. So this is the Lincoln Road beach access directly to the beach, and then this is the famous Lincoln Road, as you can see here, with different shops and restaurants along the side. So that is for you to have a main picture of what South Beach looks like. Now, from my perspective, well, first, a good piece of information is that this place is very well known because of all the neon trimmed Art Deco buildings. Basically, these outstanding neon lights that all these buildings, restaurants, also the cars of people and the motorcycles are. So it's very outstanding and attraction, and it gets your attention. But talking about the overall South Beach experience, look, we've been traveling with my family for most of 10 years to Miami. When we start going, we usually went to this beach because it was like the Miami Beach. It was very famous, well known, very new to us, so it was a great experience. But for some reason, throughout the years, we found that this beach kind of deteriorate. I don't know really why, but you will find a lot of crazy stuff that maybe before didn't happen, that now for a family, I don't know if it's the best experience to have. For that reason, look, with my family we go to Hallandale Beach, Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood, to different beaches where it's more for us. So I won't like prohibit to you and your family to go, but definitely if you never went here, you should try it out. Maybe go with your car, go through the Lincoln Road, walk through the beach, go to the ocean if you want, but I will think twice if you will be going at night, because again, a lot of crazy things happen, so you're gonna make sure that you're safe, you know what you expect, and this is just me giving you all the information and data for you to make the best decision while deciding which beach to go to with your family. So that was the last beach. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe to see more information about the vacation in Miami with the family. Experience Miami before you even travel. Here, the vacation specialist from Miami, Florida. See you in the next video.